Hey family, Wagwan, what is up you guys? So today I'm here to talk about my struggles as a young man in an age gap relationship. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Nah. Ta-na-na. The Bonnicks on the rise. The Bonnicks stay up on your TV. Turn up the volume and put it in a 3D. Yeah. Gather round, can you see me? Come make we have a good time and be free. Sing it again. The Bonnicks stay up on your TV. Turn up the volume and put it in a 3D. Gather round, can you see me? Come make we have a good time and be free. Me talk about everything where you gone, from personal life to politician. Full time and that how we plan. We have to talk about food as a Jamaican. Yeah. The Bonnicks on the rise.
Hey family, so welcome back to the channel, and before we get into the video, go ahead, hit the like button, and if you will, please subscribe to the Bonnicks channel. And in today's video, as you guys know, Kimar and I are in an age gap relationship, and today he's going to be talking about his struggles that he faces in the relationship.
Yes, so as you guys know that I am a young man from Jamaica. So basically the struggles them when me face in my age gap relationship, me gonna talk about a little external first, and then me gonna get into the real struggle, which is the internal. So you don't know the external is basically like a lot of like stereotype babes, and people like a lot of look down because it's a older is a like a age gap, and it's always okay when a older man with a younger lady, but when it reverse, when a younger man with an older lady, worse when the guy came from maybe like Jamaica and the lady is an American. Just an example, you know what I say, it can't happen to anybody, but in that bracket them always like look like maybe thinking that the young man is trying to use, like me I try to use you for basically come over or something. It's like no love, no, it's like me can't find love.
Like support.
You know, because even basically when me did meet you babes, like a lot of people was thinking like it's a business or soft word, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but
so when you say a lot of people was thinking it was like a business, like what makes you say that? Like what type of things like were you getting from people? Like what kind of feedback, or like what
maybe because babes, but maybe because you did all of them, you know what I'm saying, them here. So basically you know that why not for them intention, you know.
Maybe so they thought me and you had a business arrangement?
Yeah, man.
Or they just thought like you were.
Maybe them thought say we have a business arrangement, and maybe me just want get a break period. You know what I say?
Right.
Yeah. So and then another thing too, you know, sometimes young people not get much support.
Yeah.
You see me? It's like people always intend for kind of like stand off, and them not really teach them and pass down no knowledge and no wisdom.
Yeah.
So it's like people always stand off. It's like say me and you in a relationship right now and me younger. It's like some people just wait to see the failure. Like something bad happen.
People waiting for your downfall.
Your downfall really.
For the marriage to fail, because people didn't think
it's gonna work out from even day one, you know what I say? Yeah.
And just so that, for people who are new to our channel, we've been married almost 8 years, and so basically you're saying like people didn't think we would make it even to year one. Like soon as you come up, you were gonna run off. And don't get it twisted, like you do have a lot of people in Jamaica that do that. Yeah,
that's why I say maybe when them did a reason with me that I maybe fit them intention. But my thing is, from me meet my wife, me say my wife a good person, and me always pray for a person like Katanya, and God did really answer my prayer. So only thing you don't know, my wife, I'm younger, my wife older, but age is just a number. Basically, because we're basically here letting things working and everything, you know?
Yeah, so go ahead, I'm sorry.
No man, you can go ahead, baby.
So I was just gonna kind of add in, like, so you really kind of got a double blessing because you did get the opportunity, but you also got a good wife.
But you don't know, me not do well in we are not really doing well in what people really think about us, because that's the external. That's not the real struggle we may face, you know?
Yeah, but I do want to kind of add that, you know, even something like that, like, because family-wise, we had support, but like friendship-wise, we didn't have that support. And sometimes like that can make or break a relationship too.
For real,
You know, like that can really tear down some relationships, you know, to not have that support because it can cause a lot of dissension between you and your partner, you know. But thankfully, we didn't have that part. Like, we didn't really care what friends said about us.
The greatest thing, baby, we did have each other.
Yeah.
So that is it. That is
for sure.
Let it work, you know.
For sure.
But some people do well, like, have the outside support, in which way, yeah, so we never really maybe have it so strong. But the greatest thing in a relationship and love, you see, once when we realize, once you got each other, that is it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can accomplish and achieve, you know, overcome like any struggle externally.
Yeah.
So.
But as I say, I don't really want to deal with this external problem. Like, basically, external problem are what people think about you, you know?
Yeah.
I really have focused on the internal problem. That's the real struggle what I have in my age gap relationship. So the real struggle what I have in my age gap relationship right now is that my wife is bossy. Yeah, man. I know you did go look me and you there all a vibe. You look fast when me say you're bossy. But yeah, man. My wife bossy, but not in a bad way, in a good way, you know? Like, sometimes it can be like you chew a little bit chewing off, but you don't know Katanya. And we have love. You have to just eventually just say, sure, man, and just work it out back, you know? But Katanya kind of bossy, you know? And sometimes it's like Katanya tone when she kind of talk. But she not really mean nothing, but she not really see it. But in her real life, Katanya kind of bossy. I don't know if it's the way how she grew or what. I really don't know. I would love to find out.
Yeah, it's a lot of factors, or a couple of factors. So, because, you know, we're all just like products of our environment. So that's like how we grow and like people we've been around, situations that we've been in. And so, like, even just like my dad is like, my mom will always say, you act just like your dad, you know, because my dad was always very like firm, right? And then, you know, just being in relationships, and even the relationship that I had before you. So I was single for a while before I met you, but the last relationship that I was in, it was an abusive relationship. And so, you know, that kind of gives you like a external hard shell, you know what I mean? So you kind of put up,
I got you, baby.
Thank you. So you kind of put up, you know, like a wall. You know what I mean? And so it kind of makes you just kind of hard. And so I think, you know, just those factors, and then being a single parent, raising my daughter, you know, I was just kind of like no nonsense. That's the type of person that I am. But at the same time, I think it kind of balances us out a little bit. The thing about it is that I'm able to reason with you to let you see why I am the way I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes if we get into an argument and then I can kind of explain, you know, why, you know, like, this is why I'm saying this. And then you'll kind of think about it and be like, all right, okay. You know what I mean? So. Yeah.
All right. Basically, when me say Katanya is bossy, all right, say for instance, you don't know, I give you one little example. Even when you are God, say for instance, you and Katanya all up on the road. It's like Katanya, I don't know if she overprotected or sometimes she make you feel even, that's a one that struggle. Sometimes you make people even feel like like they're a kid or something. I don't know because Katana always a check on you okay or.
Yeah.
But that's not really bossy side no. But you know, Katana always a check on you every minute. Even sometimes Kamari have a problem saying, "Mom, okay."
Yeah. But you know, part of it is okay. Well, let me kind of go back because I am overprotective, and not because I think that you are a kid or that you're my son, as some people say.
But hold on there. I'm not got your baby. Stick up in right this, so I make you go back. You're just overprotective because basically you do it to Kamari too, and Kamari is not a kid. Sometimes my daddy, Katania will just ask you okay? And then by the time one another minute, Katania asks you if you're okay, and then I one another minute again. Me I say, Katania, why you ask somebody if they're okay so many times, yo?
Because I want to make sure you're okay.
Man.
But I think like with you, part of it is because you know, when you came up, you know, it was unfamiliar territory for you. You know what I mean? With you being from Jamaica, we do a lot of things differently because Jamaica is like really laid back. And up here we have like rules and laws and things are a little bit different. So I was just kind of like overprotective of you and it just kind of stayed with me. But I think like, I'm kind of like easing off now more so like I know Kimar can take care of himself, you know.
Yeah, and Katania is so bossy again. Sometimes Katania a rule. Katania love to give instruction. God no, and sometimes I really see if she see what she had do.
You telling all my business.
No, sometimes baby me really because I struggle. We are talk about
you telling all my business.
No, I'm not tell your business. I struggle. Me I talk about.
I know. But it's your struggle. It's authentic, and that's your struggle.
Yeah, babes. Alright, what you know now? You see, I'm me, I'm man, you know, and I'm male. I'm want to feel like I'm male. Dominant, you know. No, say me I rule you or me I try for cause you know me not stay like that.
Yeah, I know.
But sometimes we there, like y'all, like Katana, we all a pass something. Like what do you?
What do you mean? Pass something.
Like what do you? I have some buckle. You remember the water bottles in the front of the yard? And
the ones that were in the front.
yes. Or for instance, anything is just, you know, suppose this coin is right here. Katania will pass that coin and ask you if please can you remove that coin. And she was right here. She could have removed the coin. You know what I mean?
But I didn't put it there. And you know that I have a little OCD. So I'm like, I need organization in my life. I like things kind of perfect. And so I'm like, if you leave it there, I'm like, can you just kind of move that, please?
All right. The water buckle in the front of the yard, you know. I swear to God, fam. Katania could have picked up the bottles, but instead, Katania passed the bottle, coming back. She come back till she starts saying, leaving, and then when she calls you, you know, she calls you with her face looking all serious too. And she gonna said, can you take up those bottles out of the front of the yard? I don't like our yard looking like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes I really feel a way, you know, because I said, John, Katania, you could have take up the bottle. Yeah, man, or lot of things you could have pick up, but it's like, me don't know, it's like she herself running on she put it there, she not take it up or she not taking it up or I just really don't know.
Sometimes I look at it like I do a lot. Like, you know, I work and I do the laundry and I clean the house. I do the grocery shopping. So I'm kind of like, if you know you put them bottles there on the ground and you know I don't really like trash and stuff around because it doesn't look right when you ride by. Sometimes I'm kind of looking at it like that's that Jamaican in you, you know, where you guys just kind of throw stuff down. So I'm like, if you don't pick them bottles up out the yard like that, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I didn't put it there. I shouldn't have to pick up behind you is, I guess, kind of how I see it.
Yeah. All right. So look what me do, you know. Me say me there in a yard, you know, and me I said, Judge, I know. Because sometimes Katania really make your head hurt, you know, and me there. But I'm a baby
I
still.
make your head hurt.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm a baby still. You see, how much years we are do this together. So you know, watch me now. Me take up the buckle them, you know. John, me take up the buckle them, you know. Me text her, you know. Yeah, me text her, hear me now. I want me text her and say. Me text her and me say, the yard is all clean up, my boss. Me say she send some big laughing emoji. Hear me now. Oh. that you want here say you're boss. And when you say, man, take up that like me a handyman, say, man, take up that. Me move and take you up and me a show Katana say, sometimes me a feel a show Katana say, and Katana come like all one supervisor.
Because I am a supervisor.
It's for your job, you're not my supervisor. Yo, Katana, we beg you do something for you, right? And never struggle this, you know. Katana, we beg you do something for you. Yeah, man. Katana, I beg you do something for you, right? Boom, now. You see when you do it now, Katana turn up over here, you know, and I tell you, oh, if you do it, you know. So I'm saying, like, why you here? So I'm saying, why you here standing over me telling me how to do the thing? Why you just come and do it? And look at this now, guys. If she pays somebody to come to the house, right? And they're here, they working, they doing the job. Katanya, look, you imagine you pay them, so maybe you could be a supervisor and make sure they do the job properly. Katanya ain't watching them dudes. She gonna let them dudes come here and work and go. But you see, when I'm me, hey, sometimes me I forget kind of mad and tell her, Katanya, look, I don't need a supervisor, baby.
Like, really?
Yes, I don't need a supervisor. You ain't gonna ask me to do something and then you standing there over me again and saying, man, I don't want it do like that. Can you do it like that? Well, look here, come and do it yourself, baby.
That is what he was saying.
Yeah, man. Too much supervising. Me no work, so.
Yeah.
Me we did, like, as what me I say, remember say we in a relationship and I have to help you, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, when me I feel like, say, it is a program now. Yeah, like, you tell me, do that, you feel like one handyman. Me not depend that. That one Jamaican. Most of Jamaica we grow different, you know.
Yeah.
We really tech talk and kind of be the dominant one, same way, because you have to stand up in your relationship. Even though Katanya is a handful, because as what she tell us, say,
I'm a handful.
yeah, man.
But for real, I mean, you know, like I said, part of it is just the way I grow and just kind of like how I have become accustomed to being over the years. And so, you know, I kind of like things a certain way in decency and order, and you are a little bit more relaxed. And so I'm kind of like ABC, boom, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas you just kind of like relax. You're gonna do it when you want to, how you want to, and I think like that's a struggle for me. You know what I mean?
I'm one net a struggle, Katanya. What me supposed to say it? Enough struggle, you know, Katanya. As me there, you know, me I remember them, you know. Enough struggle, man, Katanya. Katanya. You need that struggle.
Somebody, how many struggles you really got?
Enough. Enough. A lot. So yeah, man. So. Another one, Katanya. I want a biggest struggle this man.
Okay.
Even though I'm not gonna say I struggle, part of it and me, you know. But when you're in Katanya, if you go somewhere, man, if Katanya ever ready before you, like, look at this struggle. It really a struggle. May I show you something? Me and Katanya, we in our house, we going somewhere. Boom, Katanya getting ready. I'm getting ready too, right, guys? And then Katanya gonna say, man, can you help me maybe put on the shoes? Can you pull up my bra for me, baby? Can you help me pull down this blouse for me, baby? Can you do something else for me, baby? And me I tell you, you see how much distraction just distract me from getting ready? So that means me help her to get ready, you know, and look at this now. You see, and because you help her, she gonna ready before you. And man, she gonna curse and telling you, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, and you wasting time and you should have been ready. We got to be there 10 o'clock. And I'm like, really? I was just helping you. You take away from my time from getting ready. So sometime nowadays when she asks me to help her to getting ready, me and her going somewhere, I said, babe, look at this, babe. Maybe when I finish, I will help you.
Yes, you do.
Yes. Because I'm not gonna let you trick me into this anymore. And then I'm here helping you, and when I finish help you, then you curse me and tell me you ready and we ready to go. You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So look here now. You got to ready yourself, baby. You're wait till I ready. I help you get you ready because you're not come cuss me.
Okay.
So those are my struggles. So you got anything you want to add?
Well, I was just gonna kind of add, look, my final word to save myself. But no, for real, like, I was just gonna say that I'm kind of glad you did this video because for a couple of reasons. Because number one, you know, it's to show people that even though we're in an age gap relationship, and this is kind of like a struggle of an age gap relationship with me being older and kind of being a little bit bossy, it's still things that people go through in everyday relationships. But on the other side of that, like, it also helps me to see myself. And this is how, you know, you self-reflect. Sometimes you got to check in with yourself in the relationship to see what you're doing that could basically use some improvement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm
man.
glad you did the video because it's kind of like a check-in for me. Like, damn, I really am, you know, like that in some ways. And sometimes I could just chill, you know.
Yeah.
And I have learned too, I think that I have learned to in a lot of areas. I don't know if you would agree with that, but I think I have. So, yeah, but it's just a check-in for me. So, just things that I'm going to work on for my boo.
Yeah, man. So, we dey here as we Katana says she a go work on herself for change a lot of stuff and things. So,
Yeah.
you know, family, we dey here. That is it. That are struggles we may have and me already discussed them. So, but I just hold a vibe and just go and chill me and my baby. So, you don't know, family, if you guys like the content, just share it, drop a like, and drop a comment. And the most important thing, you know, if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, family.
Yes. Subscribe to the Bonnicks channel.
Bonnicks
and
there
we
up on your
appreciate you
TV.
guys. Peace out.
Turn on the camera
See you
and put
next
it in a
time.
3D.